Serval!
Who's there? Didn't your parents tell you to knock before? It's you three. Come on in. I was just talking to Clara about you.
I hope we got a photo for Stellaron for you.
Miss Serval's workshop is amazing. There are all kinds of things. I like it here a lot.
Miss Serval? Clara is such a well-mannered kid.
She's really not. She's not wearing shoes.
Are still calling me auntie and making me feel old.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah, no, she's hardly well-mannered if she doesn't wear shoes when she goes into establishments. That's just rude. Let's take a photo together.
Photo? This feels like one of my fan meetups.
Huh.
Anyway, for you guys, I do autographs for free.
Are you not interested in whether we got a picture of a Stellaron or not?
Photo. Oh, I remember. When I was little, Mr. Svarog took a photo for me.
This seems rather incongruous, not having Serval follow up on that.
Over here, Clara. Want to learn some cool poses?
Especially given how dedicated she's dedicated her life to the Stellaron, with the study with the architects. It seems super important to have, had that photo. Can I scroll in? Awesome. Great. Nailed it. I don't want to talk to Clara. I want to talk to Serval. Okay. How's Gepard doing? Oh, you mean the thing in the Silvermane Guard restricted zone? I am going to sneeze. He just suffered a few flesh wounds. Nothing serious. Don't worry, he's captain of the Silvermane Guard, so he isn't that fragile. After he went north into the Fragmentum, Gepard and I held off several waves of attacks with some Silvermane Guards. We finally took our chances and shut off the entrance to the restricted zone. To tell the truth, the whole thing was thrilling. Endless monsters pouring out from the Fragmentum, rushing to the restricted zone. I almost thought we weren't going to make it, but luckily I had my best guy with me. That's really sad if your brother is your best guy. The previous Fragmentum attacks were nowhere near this vicious. I mean, back when I was still in the Silvermane Guards. Now though, things are really tough for Gepard. You've been in combat before? Pretty much. I may be from the technology division, but my areas of expertise are Fragmentum and Stellarons, and you can't remain confined to the lab if you want to make a name for yourself in these fields. You didn't seem to worry much about Gepard before. Not true, he's my little brother, and no matter what, as his big sister, I will always be worrying about him. It's just that I've always thought that every Landau has their own drive. My brother's really good at martial arts. I convinced myself that I wouldn't have to worry about him. But seeing how the Fragmentum attacks have been developing has changed my mind. When he comes back next time, I'll definitely bring Paler along and we'll back him up. No big deal. Miss Landau's members work their ways into military careers and we're used to this. It's worth our time as long as you're making valuable gains from your trips to the Fragmentum. Okay, and she doesn't even care about photos of the Stellaron. I'm actually quite sad that they didn't have any follow-up on that. Really sad.
There's
and yet we've got
be a better
follow-up
shot
with
than
her.
this one.
I was trying really hard not to blink.
We shouldn't have trusted an amateur. Never mind. At least it's memorable. A little farewell gift from the Astral Express.
Huh? You're leaving so soon?
Nope, I've got a museum to take care of.
I understand. Well, this photo will always be close to my heart. I'll make a copy for you too, Clara.
Thanks, Miss Serval. Big sister, March, Danhung, thanks for taking care of me. Safe travels. If you have time, please come back and visit me and Mr. Svarog.
I don't know that I want to, but thank you.
That's enough sightseeing and photo taking to last me a while.
We went to one site and took 2 photos. Is your stamina really that bad, March?
Time to head back to the Goethe Hotel for a good night's sleep.
We can sleep when we're back on the Express.
Not so fast. Last time we were here, that evil Madam Guardian interrupted us before we'd gotten the most out of our luxury suites. Don't you think we should make up for it?
Assuming they're unoccupied.
Come on. Himeko and Mr. Yang are grown-ups. I'm sure they'll cope without us for one night. Besides, don't you want to chit-chat with the locals now that Belobog is full of life again? I know I do.
Return to the hotel and rest with no surprises this time. Agreed. Now, if this wardrobe tries to consume me...
Come around and have a look.
I'm good, sir. Okay. I can't interact with the wardrobe. I can interact with nothing. Rest. You're overwhelmed by a sea of weariness. Go to bed. The engine of creation, Cocolia, an ethereal outer space. An ethereal? Okay, ethereal's a noun. Okay, cool. The gaze of the preservation. Your fragmented memory of the battle forms a blurry and surreal montage. In the midst of this frantic tapestry of events, you see the moment Cocolia perished with the Stellaron. A strange voice speaks to you in a hushed tone. But the voice passes rapidly. You try to recall what you saw in those fleeting moments, but find no trace. All of a sudden you hear it again, a female voice in your ear.
At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
Whose voice is that?
Oh, it was a close thing, all right. Good thing it dawned on me.
Is it
Hey,
Kafka?
Sampo doesn't have to be a protagonist, right? The likes of us are better suited to, shadowy comic relief, huh?
At least you're aware of it.
Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. You liked it? Really? Told you so.
Who are you talking to?
No. I'm in no hurry to leave. What? Oh, Epsilon? What fun can you get out of a giant Vanity Fair like that? True happiness always entails the manifestation of the dignity of mankind. Now, that's a quote I live by. Well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sempo Kaski will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call. To you, my dear audience, I dedicate my performance. I wonder, did I bring a little more joy into your lives?
I'm so confused. Is he breaking the fourth wall?
You don't have to answer that. But if the answer is no, then you'll break my heart.
Okay.
We should be getting back to the express. Time to find March and Danhung.
Okay, they just broke the fourth wall for no reason whatsoever. Why isn't the guy
Morning.
messaging me?
How did you sleep? I'm full of energy myself.
I'm full of energy myself. No, I dreamed about Sampo. It's time we went home.
But the beds here are so nice.
Did you get Himiko's message? It's time to go.
I mean, I received it. I didn't read it.
The conductor will nag us again if we put the express behind schedule.
Yeah. Well, pack your souvenirs and stuff. Back home we go.
I don't have any souvenirs. Bid farewell to Belobog. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere that quickly. There are still heaps of things to see and do before I depart. So many things. I was just about to jump, but I can't jump. Oh my god, it's so far away.
Come around and have a look.
Should I have fast traveled? Should I have fast traveled? Can I catch a tram?
Here we are at last. It's sad to say goodbye.
Nothing lasts forever. You'll stop feeling sad the moment you set foot on the express.
Hey, I'm not that heartless, you know.
I don't know. You showed no compassion towards Bronny when her mother died. I mean... let's just say that, and then I can freely go back to the cart without forwarding the next quest. So, just quickly, I just want to get all these things. So, like, I can freely come here, but we're not going to be progressing the plot. You see? You see? Hi, Himiko. Hi, Esther. Pom-pom. You got some rewards for me. Thank you. Okay. Hey, we had 28. No, we didn't have 28. We're still 27. Don't mind me. Okay. Did I get better relics for you? No. It's fine. Everything's fine. I can't level my stuff. Everything's fine. Never mind. Anyway, next is well unlocked. Rewards updated. Redeemable with shield. Yeah.
It's getting late.
Hello, sir.
Where
I've been
to
told
now?
that I need to spend my currency. I was just going to work my way down, wasn't I? Yes, I was. Don't know what they're for. Oh, it's enhancement. Oh, we're out. Yay! We got one lot of rewards. Huzzah! I'm going to assume since I'm not on Herder Space Station, I didn't get the other type of currency. Yeah, okay. Cool. It's pretty much just saying simulated universe in like the biggest bold of colors it could write that in. Okay. Well, yes, I've got 4 now. Before I get off, I'm just going to... Wow, I really didn't get much... Oh my god, I didn't get, like, Stellar Jade for completing a storyline. Rough. What about the event? How do I... What's the event button in this game? F5 does not get me where I want to go. Okay. Is it this button? The... Gift of Odyssey? No, this. Everwinter City Museum Legend of Curiosity. 9 days? Wait, what didn't I do? Oh, I still can't do it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Hold up. Let's leave the planet. Oops, other way.
It's getting late.
Hold on. It is on Belobog,
Where to
isn't it?
now?
It's not on the other planet, right? I could have sworn it was on Belobog. It is. But apparently I have to finish the quest to leave. Okay, then.
Here we are at last.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah.
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the Underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Ugh, forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to-
Look, Branya! There'll be plenty
it?
of difficulties
Oh, it's
waiting
us
for
going.
them, right?
Yes. Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
I mean, I think Seela deserves to win them because the Underworld is in a worse off shape than the Overworld. They're starving, they're poor, they've got no medicine, they're in a way worse shape.
Himeko, Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially you. I heard a lot of good things about you.
How would you rate my performance? Piece of cake. Can I skip the next session and get some rest?
Confidence goes a long way.
Get some rest on the Express. Eurilo 6 was not an easy ride. Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we experienced earlier. Himiko and I agree.
Which means we need to decide where our next destination is, soon.
That's right.
That's the path of the Nameless, I presume. Always on the road, always trailblazing. I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after another, that's exactly what I signed up for.
Looks like March has fallen in love with the way of the Nameless. That's good to hear. You can head back to your rooms for some rest, or stay here and make yourselves a cup of coffee, whichever you like.
I'll head back to my room
I don't
then.
drink coffee. Bye then, Hong.
There I was thinking this guy would gradually open up.
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys. About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation. You must have a lot of unanswered questions, I suppose.
Yeah.
While you were away, Welt and I did some research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me know if you want to ask about anything.
Home sweet home.
That didn't
Mr.
complete
Yang
the quest.
and Himiko must be bored given how long our train had to stay here. Where's our next stop? I can't wait!
The express crew tread upon the trailblaze. We travel between the universe is vast beyond. Thank you for becoming our companion. I'll do my best to answer any questions.
Okay, what do we have? I'd like to talk about the battle with Kokolia.
Sure. Oftentimes, those who are involved in historic events don't have the opportunity to see things from a wider perspective. I hope as an onlooker, I may provide some help.
You're an onlooker though, you weren't even present. About the Path of Preservation.
The Path of Preservation is known for their indifference. Unless you become a zealot like those with the corporation, it's hard to share in the Eon's power. Determined to preserve the world they loved, the architects held on for hundreds of years. But as the fragmentum continued to advance, their already wavering faith started to show some cracks. And one particular guardian, Kokolia, abandoned the Path of Preservation altogether. In contrast, you stood your ground and proved your faith in the Amber Lord.
Oh, that's what I did to change paths. I was so confused.
Judging by how the battle turned out, Klepoth responded to your wish. Their gaze infused you with the power to wield the weapon of a supreme guardian and to take control of the Colossus.
Oh, I see. I was meant to thank you for your support during the battle.
Don't mention it. Welt and I may have stayed on the Express this whole time, but we've been watching over you from the moment you set foot on Eurilo 6. Friends look after each other. The same goes for us Nameless. Please remember, no matter where you are in the universe, the Express will always be behind you.
This was a Kokolia's power.
Is a Stellaron. There's no doubt about that. What I've gathered so far suggests it's likely that the Supreme Guardian was corrupted by the Stellaron at a very young age. All the tragedies that came after can be traced to that point. On the flip side, we can't judge Kokolia too harshly.
Watch me.
Imagine if it were you or me who had to sit on the throne and watch the city slowly being brought to its knees. Would we not question what we believed in?
Yes and no.
Sure, ask away.
Can Eurilo 6 go back to what it was like before the Stellaron? I highly doubt it.
Welt may be better equipped to answer that. But if you want my 2 cents, I'd say it's unlikely. I guess it's possible, but it would take a long time. I can tell from your report that the new Supreme Guardian of Belobog is a smart young lady with leadership qualities. What's more important is that she now understands her people after the journey with you. The firm and honest support she gets from people around her will also prove immensely useful. But fate likes to play tricks on people. Even if during their lifetime they manage to make Eurilo 6 prosper again to a certain degree, they will remain vulnerable and helpless to countless threats lurking in the recesses of the universe. We can only give them our best wishes from afar.
I kind of wish that Eurilo 6 had had some tangible changes in environment by getting rid of the Stellaron. Just so it feels like we can see the efforts of our labors, you know, we're rewarded visibly for what we did, not just, you know, thematically. I don't expect the snow to just magically disappear at one moment. But, you know, a slight recession in the cold, just even the people of Euro 6 can see that something has happened. Rather than just the big wave of energy, there is another tangible difference to their planet. I would have liked that. Like maybe a few extra green shoots, you know, maybe it stops snowing. You know, yeah. Just small things that could have indicated that the environment and the terrain is changing, the weather is changing, rather than just hey, it's not going to get worse. What happened to the Stellaron?
It's virtually impossible to destroy a Stellaron.
Can I take it in my body too?
No one, not
It's
even
super
Herda,
powerful.
has found a way to break its structure. The best we can do at this stage is to prevent its energy from overflowing. When the Supreme Guardian was defeated, the Stellaron that had been transmitting energy to her exposed its weakness to us for a brief period of time, allowing Welt and I to contain its power.
Still would have liked to have seen it.
That's about all we can do about a Stellaron. It may be suppressed for now, but it's only a matter of time before it regains power.
Are we literally traveling on a train that has magnificent power sources just chilling in its, you know, cargo bay?
But this brief window
Seem
should
very
allow
safe.
the people on this planet to heal and rebuild.
Or you're insinuating that you left the Stellaron where it was and it's just currently inert. That also seems like a bad idea. I guess we know where to find it if that's the case.
You're most welcome. Have some rest. You've earned it.
Just allow me to do the museum quests. I don't want to start it. I just want the right to do it.
So, your first trailblazing expedition has concluded. How do you feel?
Still a little confused, a little disappointed and upset, but relieved for the people of the Underworld.
Be it joy or pain, success or regret, it's all part of the journey. Those
guess I
feelings
feel all
will
of
accompany
those.
you as long as you tread on the trailblaze, and one day you'll grow used to them. It seems you have something on your mind. Let's hear it. I'd like to hear a fresh perspective myself. As talkative as Himiko is, we've pretty much run out of topics.
Fragmentum and the Eternal Freeze, will they disappear?
I'm afraid not. As I've mentioned before, the Stellaron's influence on Eurilo 6 is more profound than we might think. I don't think Belobog's fight against the lingering effects of the Stellaron will end anytime soon.
I think that that's the developer's lazy way of just not wanting to have to create a different world post end of Stellaron.
But
That's what I think.
the balance of power is tilting ever so slightly towards humanity. The crucial factor being the hope you brought about. As intangible as it may sound, don't underestimate hope, because the power it inspires has no limit. Like the Stellaron, it's a seed that may grow into something much bigger. But, in my opinion, the fruit that hope bears will have a much bigger impact than that of the Stellaron.
I relayed your views of the Stellaron's effects to Bronte.
Is that so? Well, I think you did the right thing. It's better to move forward with the burden of knowledge than to tread a perilous road with blind optimism. I remember a distant world where the people were faced with unimaginable danger every single day. But they saved their planet time after time with wisdom and courage. This goes to show how much of a difference ordinary people can make. I hope Eurilo 6 sees that too.
Is he referencing, you know, Tevat from Genshin, or is he referencing something from Honkai Impact 3rd? Honkai 3rd Impact? Honkai Impact 3rd? I don't remember how to say the name of that game. Anywho, this mission would have been much easier if you were just there.
I too wish to go with you, but Himiko insisted on letting you and your friends rise to the challenge.
I mean, fair, but as you said, it was pretty boring for you up here.
I'd been observing what's happening on the ground from the Express, and I have to admit that I got sweaty palms a couple times. I was glad to see you three meet friends you could trust and overcome hardships. Well done. Himiko was calm from the very beginning. She kept telling me to trust you youngsters' decisions.
I'm the same age as Himiko.
And she was right. I really need to stop worrying so much.
I mean, yes and no. Worrying is a way of caring and also being prepared for unexpected situations. It's been nice chatting with you, Mr. Yang.
Likewise. Get some sleep. We'll be heading off again soon.
Okay, it looks like I do have to physically take off in order to get access to this quest. Right.
Pom-Pom, we're back.
Shh! Checking star rail stability. Pom-Pom needs to focus.
While looking at the music player.
Spatial readout. Back to the normal bracket. Star rail stability keeps rising. 56%. The numbers have stabilized. Dispatch the Express. Oh, welcome back to the Express. You've accomplished your Trailblaze mission. The Express appreciates your help.
Okay, when are we leaving?
Right away. To avoid encountering the anomalies again, the Express will dispatch shortly and head to a more stable area. For your safety, please don't leave your seat until the Express has reached cruising speed.
Like, I don't want to accidentally start the next planet. Oh, good. Is that all we need? Is that all we need? An invitation without proffer. Challenging echo of war, experiencing simulated universe, the Forgotten Hall are all great ways to increase travel. Yeah, I know. Oh, wait, are you saying I can't even do the main mission until I increase my level? You are rude. And it looks like we've got yet another message. Gosh, so many things to see and do. But the question is, did that do the thingy? Shit, where was I going again? I was going to this one, yeah? Is that what I needed? Yes! Okay. I don't want to be doing this right now, but it's open. I can do it at some point in time. That is something good at least. Yay. Okay. Did we ever find out what this was? Oh, it's not. Okay, yes, I do know what that is. Came Funester, looking at the bloody cold planet. God, those L's got in the way of my statement. Ready? Well, yeah. I'm very frustrated with Bronya's lies. I could understand her perspective, like, I kind of understand why she said she wants to do it that way, but I cannot see how the benefits outweigh the drawbacks by going her way. I just think telling the truth helps far more people than it would hurt, and it would definitely help pave the way to gaining more sincere hope for the future. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm the only one who thinks that. It doesn't matter if I'm the only one who thinks that, but that's what I feel. It's what I think. I'm very disappointed in the way that it ended. I do appreciate the storytelling. I do feel it has gotten better, although I really think the final battle should have been more difficult. As I said, like, I was gearing up for a round 3 on her health bar. I didn't realize it were only 2 rounds. So I was definitely well ahead of the curve, despite not having very leveled up characters. You know, I wasn't level 40. I didn't have fully upgraded light cone. Actually, no, I think a light cone was fine. But I didn't have fully upgraded relics. You know, I didn't have all these extra things, yet I was still able to trounce Cocolia. So it was a bit disappointing in that aspect. And it's a bit hard emotionally now that I've got to try and work out how to fight with a character that's another defensive character. And it's not an AoE character, but I don't know. I guess just trial and error is all we're going to be able to use going forward before we can decide to follow this path more conclusively. I mean, I'm going to assume I will. It's what I didn't... Actually, it's not true. I didn't do it in Genshin. I didn't keep my Geo. I went back to Animo. But then I took the Traveler out of the party, so it didn't really matter in the end. But yeah, in Genshin I keep the new element of the place I've been to. So I guess I should probably do the same in Honkai and keep fire over physical. But like I said, trial and error. We'll see how it runs. If I like it, we'll keep it. If I just decide in the end I don't care either way, I'll keep it. But if I decide I don't like it, I will go back to the other one. But yeah, we'll see how it goes.